Taehyung, please, leave my hair. It's hurting. She spoke between her sobs and Taehyung pushed her away. She was about to fall but hold a table for support. Don't you dare to question me about anything again. Get that? He warned her. He was angry and looking scary. She just saw while she was shaking in fear, and he went out of the room while slamming the door behind. Went slid on the floor and ended up crying badly. Why are you doing this with me? What wrong I did? Everything was getting unbearable for her, and she was crying loudly to let out her pain. Mrs. Kim, go to sleep. She managed to speak between her sobs and snuggled her face between her knees. Maids took a glance of each other after seeing wine in kitchen. Good morning, Mrs. Kim. Morning. She flashed a weak smile and went to a fridge to grab a bottle of juice for herself. You're not looking fine. You should rest. We will cook and Mr. Kim won't find out about it. He knows the taste of my cooking and don't worry, I'm fine. Wine again flashed a smile and drank a little portion of juice. Can you chop the fish? Maids nodded and one went to chop fishes. Wine moved to his counter and took some egg to make omelette for Taehyung. She cracked the egg and the smell of egg came in her nose. It caused her to feel like throwing. She covered her mouth and immediately moved to a sink. Mrs. Kim, you okay? All the maids got worried and moved towards wine. Yeah, I'm fine. She couldn't finish her words and panted. Mrs. Kim, they hold wine. Taehyung, call Mr. Kim. Taehyung nodded and went to call Taehyung while other maids lifted wine and took her upstairs. What did he say? He didn't answer the call. I called doctor. How are you feeling? Wine tried to sit on bed and doctor helped her in getting up. I'm feeling weak. You have to be careful and take care of yourself properly. What happened to me? You are pregnant. Doctor smiled a little and Wine's eyes widened. But pregnant? You're fine, but you need to take proper meal on time and proper rest. I have given some medicine. Take that on time and come hospital. You will go through some checkup. Wine was looking in shock. Doctor started laughing, but Wine hold her hand. My baby is fine, right? Come hospital. I will tell you that after rest checkup. For now, don't take stress and rest. She kissed Wine's head and then went out of bedroom. Wine slowly kissed her stomach and her tears started falling. Your dad will be so happy, baby. She chuckled between her sobs while thinking this baby will change everything. This baby will bring love and happiness again in her marriage. She wiped her tears and took her phone. She took a deep breath and called Taehyung. Ring after ring went, but he didn't answer the call, and her happiness started fading. She looked at her stomach. That is busy, love. She kissed her stomach. We love you so much. Wine looked at the clock and a sigh left her mouth. It was already 10 p.m. and Taehyung was still not home. He went last night and after that he didn't even call her to let her know how is he or to know how is he. She was getting worried for him. She took her phone and called him again, but he didn't answer. Where is he? She called his office. Hello, where is Taehyung? Good evening, ma'am. Sir didn't came office today. A frown appeared on Wine's face. Didn't came. Okay, thank you. She hung up the call and now the restlessness started taking over her. Mr. Choi, call in penthouse and ask if Taehyung is there. Mr. Choi nodded his head and called the guard of penthouse. He is there. Wayne felt a relief and nodded. Okay, let's go there. Mr. Choi nodded and opened car's door for her. Wan pressed the doorbell and a maid opened door. She immediately bowed after seeing Wan. Is Taehyung upstairs? That maid were looking nervous. She hesitantly nodded her head and Wan frowned. Is something wrong? No. Wan stared her for a while and then nodded her head. Okay. She headed upstairs. Mrs. Kim. Wan turned towards her. Don't go upstairs. There was a pity in her eyes which left Wan in confusion. Wan took a glass of upstairs. Why? She bit her lower lip and she was finding a good word to speak, which made Wan suspicious. Wan took a deep breath and went upstairs without saying anything to that maid. She will be hot. Take her to doctor. Mr. Choi nodded while taking a glass of wine. He sat inside car and Wine turned her head towards Minha. Don't tell him about this. He lost the right to know about this child. Minha nodded her head and Mr. Choi started the engine. All the maids cleansed when Wine pushed food bowls on floor. All the foods which she cooked with lots of love scattered on floor. How he can be this much low? How? She screamed and ended up crying. All the maids exchanged glances. They were feeling bad for Wine. Mrs. Kim, she tried to approach Wine, but she threw a wash on floor. Leave from here. I want to be alone. You are pregnant. Think about your child. Leave this anger and let's go to rest. We will talk to Mr. and Mrs. Kim tomorrow. Wine just cried more. Wine, she worriedly came to Wine. Doctor took a glance of floor and looked towards maids. Let's go upstairs. You don't want your baby to get hurt, right? Wine didn't say anything and doctor held her hand and slowly started walking to a stair. Send a glass juice. I was hoping he will change, but you know what he did today? She sobbed so hard. Right, my baby's fine, right? He pushed me very hard. It's fine. Now don't think too much and sleep. Wine slowly kissed her stomach. I loved him. I loved him more than anything. But he just... Doctor sat beside her and pulled her in embarrassed. Don't cry, I will talk to him. Wine immediately shook her head. No, you won't talk to him. You won't tell him anything. I just want divorce now. I got enough of him. Okay, do as you feels good. But for now rest. And don't think too much, okay? Wine didn't say anything and doctor laid her on bed. We will go hospital tomorrow. She covered Wine from a blanket and switched off the lights. Good night. She went out and Wine clutched Taehyung's pillow in her hand. All the memory from early flashed in front of her, bringing more tears in her eyes. Why the hell he is not answering the calls? She clenched her hand. She was calling Taehyung, but he was not answering her calls. Wine woke up and sat on bed and her gaze went on Taehyung, who was getting ready in front of the dressing table. Her heart and face clenched. He turned towards her to take a glance of her. Don't you know when you should wake up, huh? Make my breakfast fastly. I'm getting late for office. Huh? How he can be so seamless? What are you waiting for now? Go. Do you think I will make breakfast for you? Huh? She spoke bitterly. Then what will you do, huh? Isn't it your duty to cook for me and take care of me? No, it's not my duty. Who are you, huh? Who are you to me so I will take care of you? Oh, so you want me to remind you? Who are you to me? Mrs. Kim? Don't call me that. I'm no longer your wife. I want divorce. He shot his head towards her. What did you say? Divorce? Yes, I want divorce. I can't live with an cheater man. He came to us bed with raised eyebrow. And you think I will give you divorce, huh? Am I looking like a fool, baby? And why you want, huh? Because of your property. You are only child of one of the richest men of our country. And you think I will leave you and let you go those property. Maybe I marry you only for your property. He against her wanted hard. You are disgusting, but it's enough. I will not live any second more with you. She got up from bed and he held her arm. And where are you going? I'm leaving your house. Now do whatever you want to do here. He tightened his grip on her arm. Don't you think you are speaking too much, huh? I told you I'm not giving you divorce. And I told you I won't live with you. But you have to, and if you will go against me, then I know how to bring your mind on its place. He pushed her on bed. He bent down a little and grabbed her hair. Wine serve him food and he start eating. What the hell is this? Do you call this trash food? Huh? He threw plate and wine flinched. Mr. Kim, Mrs. Kim's health is not good. Did I told you to speak in middle? Huh? Mrs. Choi lowered her head. And you, bring my coffee. Wine wiped her falling tears and went towards kitchen. And on meantime, doctor came inside. Taehyung, what I heard? You are misbehaving with Wine and even cheating on her, huh? Did you lost your mind? Taehyung looked at her annoyingly. Who the hell are you to question me, huh? She's my wife and it's my life. I can do whatever I want. You are no one to us, so be in your limits or else I'll change our family doctor. Doctor's jaw hanged on Taehyung's attitude and Wine came with coffee. Doctor looked at her and noticed mark on her body and her eyes widened. Then did you hear her? Are you crazy? Do you know she's Wine started coughing and doctor went towards her. Hey, you okay? She rubbed Wine's back and Wine signaled her to not tell him about her pregnancy. Doctor sighed slightly. I'm taking her hospital for checkup. She is not going anywhere. Just give her medicine and leave. Thinks he needs checkup. Then do it here, and if you can't, then just leave. I'll bring better doctor. Doctor sighed loudly and took Wine upstairs. Then finished his food and took phone from all the maids and cut the wire of landline. No calls would go out of here without my permission. And no one will come inside or go outside without my permission. Get that? Maids slowly nodded their head and doctor came downstairs. Then tried to understand. He sighed annoyingly. Don't come here again. I will bring other doctor. Taehyung. And now leave from here. Then you lost your mind. Didn't you hear? Just leave. Dr. San left from there. Don't make me angry by going against of me, or else consequence will be worse. He warned maids as he knew they will try to help Wine. Follow whatever I said. He went out of house and maids sighed. I'll check her. She ran upstairs.